The Aviva Premiership returned in round 8 after a 2-week break from the LV Cup, with some clubs also bolstered by their returning internationals. Winless Worcester were hoping to get their season on track in the Friday night game at Sale, but things got off to a bad start for the Warriors as Mark Cueto rounded off a great Sale move to add yet another Premiership try, his 83rd in total. The Sharks were in a commanding position before the hour mark, with James Gaskell and Dan Braid both notching second half scores. The Warriors did get on the score sheet themselves through Bayanganuku, but it would only be a consolation effort. The Sharks notched the bonus point try late through Tom Arscott, compounding Worcester's misery and leaving Dean Ryan wondering just where their first win in the league will come. First met fourth as the Chiefs took on Saracens at Sandy Park. Both sides have enjoyed great starts to their league seasons, but it was Sarries who started the brighter. England winger Chris Ashton made the break that allowed Ben Ransom the time and space to charge through in the 4th minute. The sides exchanged points from the kicking tee throughout, Marcelo Bosch's kick needing help from the crossbar to find its way over. This left the game poised in Sarries' favour at 16-9 going into the closing minutes. And there was heartbreak for Exeter as Tom Johnson's late effort was ruled out by the TMO. The officials ruling that they didn't have enough evidence to award the try, much to the dismay of Rob Baxter. So agony for the home fans who would have to settle instead for the losing bonus point. Harlequins welcomed Gloucester to the Stoop in search of a win that would take them back to the Premiership top 4. They made the perfect start, winning a penalty from the kick-off that Nick Evans duly dispatched. Indiscipline from Gloucester saw 3 players see yellow, including scrum half Jimmy Cowan for a cynical tackle on his opposite number Danny Kerr. This allowed Quins to take control, and they utilised their rolling ball to great effect. Luke Wallace finding the try line after first half scores from Kerr and Nick Easter. Gloucester hit back with 2 tries of their own, Johnny May latching onto a loose pass to bring the visitors back into the hunt. Quins were denied a bonus point score by the TMO for an adjudged forward pass, causing frustration for Conor O'Shea. Despite their 27-19 victory, O'Shea was aggrieved that it wasn't a 5-point haul for his side.
The emotion at the end of the game, of course, is one of frustration because we let the momentum go back to them. We did score a 4th try. I mean, that was the most unbelievable disallowed 4th try I've ever seen, but we have to look at ourselves as well and say, how did we let the momentum, which we absolutely had, go?
Leicester had enough forward power to overcome London Irish at Welford Road in a game that saw Toby Flood kick his 1,000th Premiership point. The referee awarded the host 2 penalty tries, the first after 9 minutes. Flood added the extras, then set about toppling the milestone, further extending Tigers' lead. James O'Connor was given kicking duties for Irish and hit his first point in English rugby. But things looked bleak for the Exiles when John Yapp was sin-binned for an infringement at the scrum. And soon after, Leicester turned the screw to grab their 2nd penalty try. Irish scored late on through Fergus Mulchrome, and with the bonus point tantalisingly close, Shane Geraghty went to the post with the last kick of the game. His drop goal went wide, meaning Irish would return to the Majewski empty-handed. At Franklin's Gardens, some resilient Newcastle defence saw Northampton having to work hard for victory. Shortland was on hand to deny Northampton an early score in the corner. It took into the half-hour mark before either side registered any points. Stephen Myler's kick giving Saints the lead. And Falcons would not easily be breached by their normally free-scoring opponents. But eventually pressure told, with James Wilson finding his way over the whitewash. The hosts were now growing in confidence, and they added a second through Luther Burrell, who touched down with the narrowest of margins. Newcastle were unable to provide any answer going forward, and Northampton were able to grind out the 18-0 win. In the final game of the round, high-flying Bath were at Wasps, and thanks to the boot of George Ford and the quick feet of October's Player of the Month, they were able to secure a convincing away win. Rocker Daguni grabbed his first try just before the break and went over for the brace after some good build-up play from teammate Leroy Houston. Wasps had gone into this game with a perfect home record, but were powerless to avoid defeat, with Bath's third score coming late on after the simplest of moves and finished by Matt Garvey. The win cements the West Country outfit's place in the top four, keeps Wasps in the mid-table pack. So with wins for both Saracens and Northampton, the top two has a very familiar look to it. Twins keep their noses ahead of the Chiefs and the Tigers in fourth place, but only 5 points separates fourth from eighth. Not even a sniff of a losing bonus point for the bottom four sides, as Gloucester's indifferent start keeps them locked into the 10th spot. Worcester's loss at Sale compounds their place in the danger zone. It'll be a long way back to safety now for Dean Ryan's men. So to catch up with all the interviews, highlights and full match replays from all the weekend's games, log on today at www.premiershiprugby.tv.